We say what they can't radio.
You can be anywhere in the world right now,
but you're here with us.
I am Renisa Rose.
Hey guys, it's your girl Amazing.
And welcome to the Personal Space Podcast.
What up, y'all? How was y'all Valentine's Day? Side chick day, alone day, self-love, Galentine's, whatever y'all celebrated. How was it? How was yours?
I was lit. I don't know. I always have a good time.
Did I do anything?
We went to dinner.
Oh, yes,
God,
yes.
Damn. And y'all, we've been going to dinner for Valentine's Day for like the last 3 years.
Yeah.
And we have a good time.
And I feel like she had a man most of the time.
I did.
I was alone.
I don't think it had anything to do with
feelings. Nothing more than... Nah, Valentine's was cool. I almost ain't go out. I ain't gonna hold you. I forgot I had no car. I mean, I got a car, but I didn't have a car, so I had to Uber.
Right.
That was tumultuous.
Yeah, it was. It was long.
She was trying to kidnap me on the way home. I was like, where are you going? The GPS is going. I said, no, it's not. The app is not going. Right. I was going off.
Play with somebody else. Play with somebody else, not over here.
She was nice. I ain't tipped none of them. You know, I always tip, but that day in particular, I was like, I'm not tipping y'all.
Yeah, that was what. The first man was stinky.
Not only did he stink, his heat didn't work.
That's wild.
And the car was not. I think he was mad at me because he had to go far.
And it was so cold outside.
Yo.
It's been, what sucks. And, I try not to complain about the weather, right?
I do.
Because.
Every time.
I don't know. I just try not to complain about the weather. But we have been having a very cold winter. And it's been snowing. And not like little flurries here and there. I'm talking about snow. Right? And so remember a couple episodes back, we was talking about how they canceled school for little flurries and shit. Mm-hmm. Thank God this snow day was on a Saturday because they would have for sure canceled school. I mean, and we got more snow this time
than the last time
when they projected all of that wild crazy
stuff. They was talking about last time.
They was like, oh my God, it's gonna be, this is the big one. It was like, but this Saturday that just passed, well, it was Friday going into Saturday. Mm-hmm. It was wild. And
my mother woke me up. She was like, you got to go clean the car off. It was like 6:10 a.m. I was like, all right. I went outside. I looked at the ground. I went back in because I had on like I had on some Uggs. Mm-hmm. Not some Uggs. I had on some Crocs. My raincoat, like my little jacket. You know how you just wake up, you throw whatever on.
Yeah.
I saw that snow.
You had to turn around.
I closed the door. What am I supposed to do with this?
Y'all, I had a 9 a.m. lash appointment. First of all, let me back up. I was supposed to go out Friday night, right? Y'all know, like, out. I was going out Friday night. Ooh. And I was like, nah, I couldn't because, life happened. So I couldn't go. When I woke up Saturday morning, because I was adamant about my 9 a.m. lash appointment, right? I opened my curtains. I said, what the fuck is that? Like, what?
It was so much snow.
Yo, I started panicking because y'all know I don't have a snow scraper thing to get the snow off my car. So my neighbor hadn't shoveled the walkway. And I was like, all right, fuck it. I'm going to just trot through it. And the snow was really soft.
Yes, it was. That was a saving grace.
Yes. So I was like, okay, what am I going to clean the snow off my car with? Because it was so much. I couldn't
start driving.
No. It was too much. Like I couldn't even do that, right? So I took
I'm judging you. You ain't even say I'm just judging you. Because at this big age, why you ain't got no snow scraper?
I lost it.
How? You ever had one?
Yes. What the fuck? I never bought a new one. I never bought a new one. It got...
All these be having them for $5 on sale.
So, I used... It's like a reusable Swifter. It's not a Swifter, but like one of those things.
The dry mops.
where you can, it looks like a Swifter, like, in the pad, it's like a cotton kind of pad where you can throw them in the washing machine and shit. And so you stick it in the thing and you bring it out and it like scrape the water off. So I just made sure it was no pad on it because it's got a long arm and I needed a long arm to like swipe the snow off, and it would work phenomenally. Okay, by the way. And so I took that shit and I used my arm. I had my good winter coat on. I used my arm for what I could use it for. And I was like using that long pole. And then I was like, King, you got to shovel mommy out. You got to like use the shovel. My son was stressed out. And I was like, come on, Pop, you got to do it. I got somewhere to be. I was freaking out because at this point, it was like 8:50. And now, granted, the place is very close to my house and the streets were clear.
No, they really were.
The streets were clear. So I wasn't concerned about that, but it was just getting out of that parking spot. So then my neighbor, they are from Colombia. And I don't know like how long they've been here, but snow excites them so much, right?
Hell no.
So much. So they're out there. They did the walkway and the steps and stuff. And then I'm across the street fighting for my fucking life. And they said, you need help? I spun around and looked at him like, yeah. Hello. Do you not see the Swifter mop with no pad on it?
Man, I did a good job shoveling. I did. Man, I went back to bed. I slept till 12 o'clock in the afternoon. I don't even know what my kids ate. They ate. There's food in the house. Mm-hmm. But that was physiotic. This groundhog that they got, they ain't been right since the governor dropped the groundhog on his head. He died. I remember. He died. That one died. Chuck. Is that Chuck?
Yeah, that was Chuck.
Chuck died. And I feel like Chuck was the only one who could tell us if spring was coming early or later.
They said we supposed to be having an early spring, but I ain't seen early yet.
And today was 27 degrees.
It was fucking freezing. I'm telling you, we're having such a cold winter. And it's like, if I didn't get my new coat, I don't know how I will be surviving. I was very adamant on getting a coat that can cover my butt.
That's important. I've been rocking out with my Costco winter coat. Somebody got me for Christmas last year. That coat be holding me down. Yeah. Now, on the weekends when I want to be cute and I'm in the car, I switch out. But when it comes to go to work and I need a hood on my head and something covering my behind.
I'm telling you, it was so, this guy I was talking to, like, not talking to, but, like just chatting with, I was so adamant. And he was like, yo, all you keep talking about is a coat to cover your butt. I mean it. It's fucking freezing.
As you get older in life, you start to appreciate the things you took for granted as a kid.
What? I would be so mad when Jenny used to get me a long coat because I wanted a North Face.
You wanted that little Rockaway coat that stopped right there. Remember the Rockaway coat?
Yeah, so I won the Rockaway because we lived in California, so that was like a winter coat. And that ain't even a winter coat in California right now because it's cold all over the place.
And it's flooding.
Child, did you see that house in Malibu that's about to, or not Malibu, Dana Point, that's like about to slide off? Mm-mm. They be having mudslides.
Yeah, the rain in California, shout out to the people in California. Everybody's been getting it rough. And then we get these tourists that come and be so excited. Go home. Please go home. Please do not bring your excitement. We are not excited. We just want to get to the summertime.
I don't even need it to be summertime. I just need it to be like above 55.
Or light out at 7 o'clock.
I mean, it's getting real close though. It's getting real close. I mean, daylight savings is on March 10th.
That's when we lose an hour of sleep?
We spring forward.
I got to take that week off of work.
The whole week?
I'm getting older.
The whole week?
A couple of days.
What? Okay.
Especially that Monday.
Hopefully that's
Monday minus T-1. I cannot.
Yeah, I don't mind. All of this shit, I love the spring. Me too. I hate to lose that hour of sleep, but I sleep like shit anyway, so what's an hour?
I'll be in bed at 9 o'clock. I could do 8:30. And my birthday on Easter, so let's get to it. I'm accepting Easter baskets with all type of paraphernalia in it.
Like what kind of paraphernalia?
Weed, liquor.
Weeds, liquor.
Whatever.
Weed and liquor is
In
what
the
it's.
Easter basket, it's a pagan attribute anyway. So you ain't got to keep it biblical. Keep it
Child.
cute though.
Keep it cute.
Keep it real cute. I'm accepting all type of Easter baskets, scratch offs,
Okay.
little nips.
Okay.
I want people to get creative with my Easter baskets.
Okay.
My birthday is on Easter. Like I want to have ghetto ass baskets. Like make me a little bouquet of dollar scratch offs or something.
That's
you
funny.
know what I'm saying? Like I want some give me little Easter eggs with little nips inside. Or like little Reese's egg. I love Reese's eggs.
Yes,
the white
you do.
chocolate one, yo.
It don't really matter what kind of Reese's it is. She gonna fuck with it. She loves it.
Reese's. I'm telling you, I want some ghetto ass, dope ass Easter baskets.
One year, I was dealing with this guy, and it was Easter, and I made him an Easter basket. It was the ghettoest shit ever. It was like a cute, like little wicker basket. I put like some OG house shoes in it. I put a pack of Newports, some Hennessy, like scratch offs. It was so ghetto.
The best gift he ever had.
He was really excited. His friends was like, "That's ghetto as hell, but that's fire," you know.
Put a couple pack of backwoods in there. Like, give me some pre-roll, give me some weed. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't know edibles. Easy on the edibles. But like, listen.
It's ghetto.
I'm
I
telling
fuck
put some
with
little chapsticks in there. Deodorant, Dove soap. You gotta put some feminine products in there. It's cool because that shit costs a lot of money.
Don't get me started because they should be free.
They should be.
And or if not free, because you know this economy very inexpensive.
You know, buy me some vitamins, put it in the Easter basket.
What kind of vitamins you want?
You know, I take magnesium. I take vitamin D. B12, Centrum Silver. Y'all better judge y'all mamas. Like Centrum Silver got everything you need. And we are needing a lot. I don't know if y'all bones crack like my bones crack, but they crack.
It's from all the pop locking and dropping.
Allergy medicine. I would like an Easter basket with allergy medicine.
Yo,
Zyrtec, Zycal, Flonase.
Zysol is the shit.
Whatever that shit called. Run it. Put it in the eggs. I want to open the egg and be like, oh my God, this is Zyrtec. You know, shit like that. Like, please. Toilet paper, I use Scott's. Tide soap.
I don't understand.
I
I
would
be
take-
judging all the time.
Don't judge me. You want to make my life easier? Take care of these house. I went to Costco and spent $200 on household shit.
Yeah.
Toilet paper, paper towel, water.
No, that shit is real. Me and King went to the grocery store. When did we go to the grocery? Sunday morning. It was like, the old people wasn't even in there. It was so early. I peeked my eyes open at my clock. I said, King, because I can't get him out of my bed right now, but that's a whole nother story. I said, you want to go to the store, mommy? And he was like, yeah. I said, all right, come on. We got to go right now. Right now.
I order.
Right now. I'm talking your pajamas tucked under your sweatpants, like your nightgown tucked into your sweatpants, because we got to make some shit shake.
Listen, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Oh, I don't.
And once you spend that $200-$300 at the grocery store, you don't want to buy nothing else.
Let me tell you something. There's food at home.
Man, I don't care if there ain't no food at home. You better eat that toilet paper, like the cone heads.
Remember? Yo, King watched the Coneheads a couple years ago, right?
Yeah.
And so as he's watching it, I'm like trying to replay the shit in my mind. Like, I know she was pregnant. How did she get pregnant? Like, as he's watching it and he's cracking up, and I'm like thinking like, okay, like trying to like hurry up and think about like the different shit. Because I hadn't seen that movie in well over 20 years.
Everything we watched was not appropriate, but we just knew better.
You know what my shit was? And he likes it too. Little Monsters with Fred Savage.
I don't think I watched that one.
Oh my God. And, Little Monsters.
I know what you're talking about.
Drop Dead Fred.
Girl, I was about to rent Drop Dead Fred on the weekend. I was like, I don't have $3.99.
That's our shit.
I'm gonna have to find somebody gonna have to teach me how to download one of them apps on the Fire
It wasn't
Stick.
streaming nowhere?
No, it was buy and rent.
Yeah,
I love Drop Dead Fred.
Drop Dead Fred was
my
our
God.
shit. We watched Kingston. I think it might have been on Netflix at one point.
I
Drop
feel
Dead
like it
Fred
was.
and Little Monsters, because it was Fred Savage and Ben Savage was on it. And that was our shit. And it was like my childhood. And it was very inappropriate because remember, oh, you didn't see it, but he was poured the apple juice out and he pissed in it. Yeah.
You know that problem child.
All
Don't
of
tell
that.
mom the babysitter's dead.
Yo.
That's my shit. That's out. We didn't even watch that a few times, but that's our shit. Like
All those movies. We got old soul children.
They gonna know. All right, we do got a show plan for y'all, okay? It's just we had to get into the fact that the groundhog is on drugs.
It's not that he's on drugs. It's like the groundhog is like a man that say one thing and do something else.
Speaking of men that say one thing and do something else, just speaking of men, I just, as we get into our hot topics, I really want people to understand that nobody gossips more than a man amongst his peers.
Yo.
You go into the barbershop. I know I go to the barbershop. I be in there like I'm ready to go. Sassy pants. Like, and not on some like sassy, but like y'all are messy.
I don't like I'm very like about the term like sassy because I just feel like whatever. Like, because I feel like sometimes, a lot of times, we downplay, like not downplay, but like us as women, anything a man does that's not like fucking macho and building a house is like, ew, that is like a girl, So I don't like that. However, the way y'all be carrying on, y'all make it really hard for me to defend y'all not being called sassy.
I don't think it's sassy. It's real. Like, I sit in a barbershop in awe of like, who did that? Like, I wish I knew who these people was because y'all run that business down. And I think it wouldn't be so bad. It's just that women get a bad stigma as being catty. We like drama or we be gossiping. Yada yada.
And y'all worse than us.
Listen, I've had the best gossip sessions with my
men.
partners.
Yes, with men.
So it be so much so. I'm like, ooh, bitch.
Yes, it'd be like, it'd be like, girl, I mean, boy. And you can't even be like, boy. You can't even say that. It just be like, babe. It'd be like, ooh, what happened?
And they be ready like.
I know. My guy, we talk a lot, right? And he'll tell me, like, he gonna tell me some shit. It don't be, not like no pillow talking shit. You know what I'm saying? But it'd be like, let me tell you what happened.
What happened? Oh, and don't be talking about, don't break down the characters at work. We in it. Cause like, what?
That's my favorite. That is my favorite. Like, I want to hear, I don't, when it comes to talking about work, right? And this is just kind of like with anybody. I don't really want to know, like, the ins and outs of it. I want to hear, like, the
Give me the scandal.
Who's
screwing who in the break room? Who ate whose lunch?
I want stuff like that.
Who's spitting whose drink?
I don't want to hear
sleeping with the boss.
That's the type of shit I want to hear because that's the good shit. I don't want to hear like, yeah, because when I was entering this and then this broke down and I had to call IT. I don't give a fuck about that.
Keep it. Like, I want to know. Give me the scandal.
The skinny.
Thanks. Anywho, back to the men's running their mouth. And so I was sitting around the other day scrolling through the Instagram, and I ran across this interview Fabio Foreign did with expert. Was it? He was on a podcast. Let me see what podcast he was on. Long story short, because I don't really be getting into it. Oh yes, my expert opinion. It's Matt Hoffa, and he was talking about how his homeboy is currently sleeping with Natalie Nunn. She flying him out.
That was wild.
And it's like he's name dropping. Yeah, she even flew him to Dubai. And I was like, y'all beefing or something?
Why would you tell that man? That's not your story to tell.
Be beefing at that wedding.
That was not your story to tell.
So when she stopped flying him out, are you going to buy his plane tickets? Because it was like nobody. And my man's just sleeping with that. Oh, he said his homeboys be using a 5-year card. And outside of the song City of God that he made with Kanye and Alicia Keys, I don't really, like, I know he got songs. I probably heard them, but that's the song I really like. What card is he using?
So Fabio, so I just listened to him on the Breakfast Club the other day, and I feel like he was very high. And that was like a running joke, like, are you so high that you can't even function right now? Like, so it's just really weird. That was really weird of him to tell I would never be like, my friend's sleeping with him right now. Adasha's sleeping with him right now. I would never do that.
Even if I was. I was not.
She was not. What are you talking about?
What?
What are you saying?
Who said that? Look.
Who said that? Yeah, I don't like that type of shit. Like,
Mind your business. Like, you want to sleep with her? You want to get up in that chin? Like, that's what it's giving. No, for real. Because it's like, why? It was like nobody. Oh, my man's. We would have had to tussle.
Nah, for real, I'll
Why
punch him
y'all
right in his
talking
mouth.
like
Because why are you
this?
telling my business? And she married. Now everybody doesn't want to be known as a homewrecker.
Unless the home want to be wrecked. Like, listen,
But still, that's now if he was like, yeah, I'd be knocking her down
that's different.
because that's his story.
That you cannot tell somebody else's story for them. Like, it's given like you want to be flued out too. And if you had wanted to be flued out too,
He got on my
maybe
nerves
she wanted to
anyway.
shoot you. I
Maybe
don't know.
he got on my nerves. Even on the Breakfast Club, it's like he's like fun. He got like fun energy and shit like that. But then he got on my nerves. Anyways, Suge Knight is talking. He is talking too. He got a lot to say.
It's his Collect Call podcast.
Yo,
I mean, not too much on podcasts because here we are.
here we are.
But wow.
It's a collect call, and he just so in this. So last time he was talking about. So far, I've heard snippets of him talking about Faith Evans. I've heard him talking about Puff, Dr. Dre. You know, so he was talking about Chris Brown. So Chris, this is funny. It's not funny because y'all know Chris Brown is my heart, right? So Chris Brown, I guess they asked him to participate in the All-Star game, the celebrity basketball game, and then they rescinded the offer for him to participate. And so he, did a blurb like, I'm sick of y'all. Basically, he tired of y'all motherfuckers trying to, fucking with him about what happened with him and Rihanna. It was so long ago. Not everybody should be over it, but just basically like y'all keep reaching out to him and then y'all take the offer away. Right. And so then Suge Knight chimed in and was like, damn, I'm not saying what he did to Rihanna wasn't wrong, but y'all gave Dr. Dre got a whole Impact Award on the Grammys, and he is the worst woman beater, and he beat mad bitches up. That's what him. Why you say it like that?
He was beating bitches' ass.
He was beating bitches' ass is how he was saying.
It's not funny. We do not,
Of course. We're laughing because this is coming from Suge Knight. And Suge Knight is the scariest person on earth.
It's like, you better lay down. You gonna get down or you gonna lay down.
Okay. He's scary. He is scary. And
now he a fucking women advocate.
And he too hurt a lot of women. You know what I'm saying? But it was like, damn, even a broken clock is right twice a day.
Nah, it's true. It's true. But then he went on and fixed his lips to talk about how Left Eye slept with Dallas Austin,
which is Chili's
baby daddy.
Right. Were they married? No. Her kid.
Remember when Unpretty came out? He was playing a guitar in the video?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Very eclectic, that man.
So, and he said...
What, Chili confronted Left Eye? Wait, hold on. I gotta read this shit verbatim. He's stupid.
And this is all from his Collect Call podcast from prison, because y'all know he got life in prison.
He said, Left Eye admitted to Chili, yeah, we fucked, but you got herpes, so I made him wear a rubber. We good.
Like, what are you even saying right now? Like, what are you even saying?
All Left Eye was trying to do was heal her life with Dr. Sebi. Like, why is she in it? What she do?
And she is dead and going, please stop speaking on the dead. Like,
No,
leave people alone.
They
like, y'all
tell their story.
She's not here to defend herself. And I feel like leave the dead alone. Just leave him alone. Just leave him alone. Benzino was crying, but I didn't read it. What happened? Why he was crying?
I can't see past him not having a neck.
It's like
no.
It's like turtle.
It was something about like, for the past 20 years, every time he has an interview, somebody brings up Eminem. And I think Eminem just recently dissed him too. Mm-hmm. And he ain't got no beef. And it's like racism in the industry. And we should be trying to bring up listen. It was like, and then he started crying. I'm never against a man displaying his emotions. Right. I think that's important. I really do feel like you have to express yourself.
You gotta cry sometimes.
he just wasn't keeping, like, it's not, people
Was he
change.
drunk? He was on Drink Champs, right?
Yeah, so I don't know where these tears was coming. I think it's a lot. His daughter don't really fuck with him. They got a really tumultuous relationship that plays out in front of us. We don't even want to know. Take us out the group chat. Like, literally, can y'all figure that out on your own? Like, I couldn't even imagine being famous beefing with my father. First of all, he goes way too far.
Yeah. That's my guy. Fuck with him.
He goes way too far. So I don't think I want to beef with my dad on Beyonce's internet.
Yeah.
He's not going to take it laying down. And y'all be entertained, and I'll be over there crying
in a corner, rocking back and forth, right?
And then you got him beefing with his daughter, Eminem ethering him every chance he get, and he ain't got no neck.
And he don't have a neck. That's the thing. It's like, what can you do?
You can't even like hold yourself. It's not here. You gotta like hold yourself here.
It's like, can you get a surgery? No. It's like, what they gonna like grab you like, ooh, like Stretch Armstrong?
Like that African community that puts the rings around the necks.
Oh yeah. That's a thing.
But no. I think it's Indonesia. It's not Africa. It's Pacific, some type of specific Asia.
Okay.
I don't think it's African. I think they're Indonesian. They made it. I don't know. Pacific Islander. I don't know. It's down there. They be putting the rings around their neck, but they take it off, they gonna die because it'll like collapse their body.
Holy moly, donut shop.
I watched a documentary on it.
But I didn't know they was gonna die though.
Yeah, they would die.
Don't do that, Benzino.
Just two. It'd be like a necklace.
Just don't do it.
Don't do the whole bunch of them. I want him to heal. Maybe this will be the first step of healing. Maybe him and Eminem can like be peace. I don't even think Eminem regards him.
I don't think so, because Eminem is petty, because those two ladies from the Housewives of Potomac, they got a podcast called Shady Something.
Oh, Robin and them?
Yeah. So Eminem is suing them because he trademarked Shady.
Damn.
And so
does that make him petty? Is him petty?
Okay, Juju. Is I'm being good? That'd be Juju. Is I'm being good? No, you're not.
Is I'm done with dinner? Can I have a dessert? I finished my breakfast. Could I have a dessert? Can y'all send Juju some money for dessert, please?
My baby needs dessert.
My man, he bust down a box of Swiss rolls. He love them shits, bro.
Me too.
Send my baby a pack of Swiss rolls. Put that in the Easter basket.
A couple Swiss rolls for Juju.
Some Reese's peanut butter cups. We like
he
chocolate.
loves dessert. Something sweet. Can I have dessert? He'll wake up in the morning, Auntie Nisa, if he spend the night with me. I ate my cereal. Can I have a dessert? And here I go. Yeah, get a fruit snack. I don't know. I'm not about
He's just really big about having a well-rounded meal 3 times a day
with a dessert after.
Mm-hmm. He don't even want no juice. That dessert is imperative. Like,
that's very true.
He don't got to drink nothing, but that dessert got to wash down his meal.
Okay, last on the hot topics. The defense attorney in a YSL Young Thug case, this whole trial has been a complete shit show. Like, I feel like it should have been mistrial like 82 times already.
Atlanta's not a real place.
It really is.
Daddy,
not.
am I your baby?
No, you gotta be like, Daddy, am I your baby? I fuck with it. Y'all know.
I was gonna send that out, but I was like, nah, never mind.
She was like, Daddy. Nah, I feel it. I'm stuck with like a permanent stuffy nose and like sinuses and allergies and shit. So I understood the throat clearing. I do. I understood it. It'd be like,
Ricollo. No, all right. Focus.
Okay, so the defense attorney, Nicole Fegan, I think that's how you say her last name. Oh. She was arrested on gang charges, and that's just like, as the world continues to turn with this case, and it's just like, damn.
Apparently, she it said she was arrested for allegedly cold calling a suspect on September 27th, 2022. Wait, cold calling a suspect in a 2002 deadly shooting in Northwest Atlanta. So like, they finna come and get you, like that type of shit. Free her till it's backwards.
They have described her as the LeBron James of the legal world. I fuck with it. you know, to be a defense attorney, somebody I used to be cool with, she worked for a defense attorney, and when we were young, and the lawyer had a lot of like murder trials and things like this, and it's just like, yo, like, how can you, like, you know, they did that shit, you know, and it's like,
did they?
Right. And so now it's like, you
just got to introduce doubt.
Yes.
Because they got to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that these people are guilty. And you, as a defense attorney, whether they did that shit or not, is to introduce doubt. Now, if you can take that doubt to where you make a jury be like, damn, did they really do that shit?
And Nicole, she good at this shit. She is really good at it.
If the glove don't fit, you must acquit.
She's really good at it. And so now they had arrested her, but, you know, she got out and shit. But it's just like...
Atlanta is really down there shucking and jiving in this court system. Listen, y'all are wasting taxpayers' dollars. Actually, let me not speak on it because I don't know what's happening, but I know it's been a long time coming. And you seen the other lady? What was her name? Fanny.
I don't even know. I watched a little.
Sis was like, she came into that courtroom ready. Like, I was pacing in my office all day waiting for y'all to call me. Like, I got cash in the house. I let him borrow $2,500. I keep cash in the house. They had her daddy up there.
He was like, it's a black thing. We keep cash in the house. I mean, that shit tickled me.
Me and my dad.
Okay. That shit tickled me. Like, yeah. And they like, well, is it normal that she carries that much cash? We black. We keep cash in the house. You can't trust the banks all the time.
How much cash you got? I don't know. I depleted my stash. I feel like I got to start taking more cash out. I was like, okay. What are we doing here? All because, you know, they trying to charge Trump for throwing the election. Stop it. Please, 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 please. That was good. You know, I felt real liberated during Black History Month to see my good sis up there running circles. She was like, y'all not about to put me on trial. Nah, absolutely. Because that's what it is. Mm-hmm. You know, they bringing up these charges against Trump for this, the Stacey Abrams election that they tried to throw down there. You got the insurrection that happened. Like, these
never forget about the insurrection.
They was scaling. They call us monkeys. Y'all seen them on that wall?
Scaling that fucking building.
Man, I had just so happened to be jobless, sitting on my couch watching TV like, am I watching this right
I was at work. She called. We was on FaceTime. I was watching it on my fucking computer screen at work. It was a disaster. I called my friend from the work phone like, girl, log on to CNN.com. It's going crazy.
Y'all was scaling the wall.
Yeah, that shit was wild.
Let that sink in. Y'all was really scaling the wall. Meanwhile, we just asking for cops not to kill us. But, you know, y'all go ahead. Go off, sis.
Go off then.
Okay. You know, a couple of weeks ago, every now and then I check my kids' iPads. And I think a couple of months ago, not even a couple of weeks, my daughter was Googling ways that she can make money, like who would hire her for a job. Mm-hmm. And I was very proud because she gonna hustle. My daughter gonna make some money. I would never think to put my daughter to work. I just be feeling like folks be wanting to flex so hard. And it's like a weird flex because why y'all got that 5-year-old waxing coochie?
Waxing coochies. So there's a mom, Jasmine Moss, 30 years old, from
Memphis.
Yes.
Not a real place.
I hope the video don't play. Okay. It's like spinning like it's fits to play.
It's fitting to play.
It's fitting to play. Jasmine Moss, 30, of Memphis, Tennessee, is charged with misdemeanor, child neglect, and child abuse. Sis had her 5-year-old daughter helping her wax coochies. For Valentine's Day. She waxed about 24 of them things.
Made $700. How much she charging? Hold on. I gotta see. That's an expensive wax because waxes shouldn't be no more than 30. That was child labor. She should have did that shit for 20.
And I just feel like, and so she was, so what's crazy is she was on Instagram like, oh, I'm teaching my daughter this is generational wealth. And and she's like bragging about it and then showing videos of the baby waxing the coochies. And my initial thought was, who the hell laid cocked their legs open for a child to wax their lady parts.
Rooter and tutor.
Rooter.
Who is these niggas? Like, let me tell y'all something. I don't know if y'all get a wax. I get a wax. You are a spread butterfly on that table, literally having an intimate moment with a stranger. I'm not doing that with a 5-year-old.
With a 5-year-old.
I wouldn't even, like, if my kids are around, and I will cancel my wax appointment and not even go. And they be sitting in a waiting room. I'm not bringing that is. It is a time and place for everything. Right. This was not now. I can see if you had her waxing underarms. Okay,
because that's above the boobs.
But pussy,
literally, you had your baby. I could see if she was 16.
Yes. 5, my G. She don't even. First of all.
That's kindergarten.
First of all, you had this girl out of school. Maybe they all want a break, whatever. You had her there from sun up to literally, because it was like from 8 to 5. She worked. Why? What is the reason? Like, and y'all grown ladies.
The reason?
I wouldn't even let the girl wax my shit for free. How about that? Because how do I know she going against the talk? Like, how I know she not gonna give me no ingrowns? You gotta wax a certain way. It gotta go against the way the hair grow. You know,
I just feel like whether she was doing it correctly, incorrectly, or whatever, this is a fucking baby. This is a child.
It's just a weird. She was like, "We handing out D's, LLCs, bitch. Do you own your home? Now you in jail." Some things people be so quick to flex for the internet. Now I do wild shit as a parent all the time. Nothing to endanger my kids. It just be funny to me. I would never post it. Y'all not about to get me. Y'all is not. Is not.
No, and I think that what was like the most like irritating is that you really posted the shit like because we create in generational wealth, and I'm teaching her because she gonna be success. You're going to jail. You're going to jail. Police.
Waxing pussy is teaching generational wealth.
That shit crazy.
You could have had that girl ringing in the customers and running the register.
Yes.
Like she did not have to. Why do you feel like manual? That's like a slave bringing a child to the cotton field and be like, I'm teaching my child generational wealth.
That's a little far.
No, it's not.
That's a little far.
No, it's not. Because what about that is teaching your daughter generational wealth? She's working. You're teaching her to be a fucking worker.
Okay. I don't agree with that. You are teaching her to be a worker. I don't agree with that whole slave shit.
I took it a little too far. But that's how angry. She took it far.
Nah, but you took it in a whole different direction.
It's Black History Month. Because I feel like if you want to teach her the business, you could have taught her the books. You could have taught her how to give back change. Like, okay, this wax was $35. She gave you a $50. What's the change?
Exactly.
Boom. Now you teaching your daughter how to do books
math
and shit
and things like
that. Let her answer the phone and put in the appointments. I feel like that's now you got her bookkeeping and like keeping record. Why she got to go over there and tussle with hot wax?
Hot wax. She could have gotten burned.
She could have burned somebody.
She could have burnt somebody. It's just a lot. It's a lot. It's too much. And so, she going.
I don't know if she's gonna go to jail.
She did. They did. They arrested her. She got a mug shot and all of that shit. But, she going to court on Wednesday.
And where's this girl daddy?
I mean, I don't know. But I just feel, and I want to say she has other children. So it's like, you put yourself, your business, now the business is shut down, so now it's like, you done took all your money. I hope you had a good savings and
I hope that $796 was worth it.
But then it's like, that shit was stupid. And she didn't think that shit through. And shame on you bitches. Shame on y'all. Shame on y'all. Y'all see this? Shame on y'all who sat there and allowed that 5-year-old baby to wax y'all lady parts. Shame. Shame on y'all.
Period.
All right. That shit pissed me off.
I seen that shit. I said,
that shit pissed me off. I hate when people do weird shit with kids. Because kids, they didn't ask to be here. So I feel like it is our job as their parents, guardians, their village to give them the best life possible. Like
homegirl really couldn't, like if it was a child care matter and she had to come to work with you, cool. Like,
she could have sat behind the fucking counter.
Coochie Wax Salon. This is Deja speaking. How can I help you? Mommy, she got to cancel her appointment. She running 15 minutes late. Like, you know, that type of shit.
To have her.
Did she even have gloves on? When I think about it, I don't think the little girl had gloves on.
I never saw the videos or nothing.
There was like still shots, and I can't recall if she even used proper sanitary guidelines.
I didn't see
I
none
don't
of
play
that.
about my pussy. I don't know how y'all do. Y'all
it was like
BV.
the original. You stupid. The original like FBI police department. I think it was the police. The original like police report thing was like, please do not go looking for these pictures because it is considered child pornography and you will be prosecuted. I was like, you ain't ever got to worry about me.
I seen it on it. It was like still shots. The shade room had like before, you know, the cops got involved.
Right.
The internet is what made that shit outrage because she posted that shit to her page like shit was sweet.
Yeah,
like,
she did. And they ate her the fuck up.
Excuse me, bitch. Raw, weird flex. Goodbye.
They ate her up. She inactivated everything. Deactivated as she should have. As she should. Shame on all of you motherfuckers.
Bitches.
Shame. Simple-minded folios. I'm mad. This shit pissed me off. All right, y'all. It's time to get personal.
Let's get personal.
Okay. A little vocal came back.
I came back a little bit. Something light.
So, the other day, was it yesterday? Yesterday.
Was it yesterday?
I think so. Yesterday.
Yeah, because I ain't working. What's
today?
Yesterday.
I was on Instagram Live. No, I was watching someone's Instagram Live and she was talking about a falling out that she had with her friend of over 20 years. And so I'm listening, and I'm talking. When I say she was airing shit out, she was airing it out. And at first, you know, people always be like, no, you got to be the bigger person. She was like, fuck that. I've been the bigger person. I've endured so much. And now I'm telling my side of the story because sis is subbing me and all of this other shit. And let me tell y'all this one time so we could be done with it. And it was just like, at first it was like, rah, rah, rah. But then like when it got down to like the meat and potatoes of it, and she started to, you know, talk about like the different scenarios that had happened, the different like run-ins that they've had and how she had always tried to be there for her and she was a good friend to her and, you know, she looked out for her on many different occasions and the girl was just on some like wild shit all the time. Like they had even had a conversation about her saying like, hey, I know that you're subbing me. And it bothers me and it hurts my feelings.
Yeah.
And I don't like that you're doing that. And she would just continue to do it. And it'll be like, I'm not even talking about you.
Well, bitch, who was you talking about?
Right. And so it made me think about how hurtful it when you have to break up with one of your homegirls.
I had a friendship breakup.
It is so hard. Sometimes like I feel like I just recently went through a friendship breakup and that shit hurts so bad. It hurts more when you have to break up with your homegirl than it does sometimes when you break up with your man.
You know, the worst thing about a friendship breakup is when, like, I would rather a falling out where I can cuss you the fuck out, because I'm gonna get my shit off my chest.
Yeah.
The ones that hurt, I feel like in my situation, I couldn't even, like, you were hell-bent on seeing me in this light, and there was nothing I could say to make you feel otherwise. And what's so wild is you usually find out how somebody really feels about you on the way out. Like, damn, bitch, you ain't fuck with me like that.
Yeah.
Why was you around me then?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You felt like this? And I'm a friend. Like, I'm not, I think I'm a solid friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, I show up for my people. So when that girl read me my fucking rights, quote unquote, it was like,
excuse me, bitch.
This wasn't a one-sided relationship.
Yeah.
What about the times that I was fucking clean up crew? I'm with you through your worst. And it's like, damn, but I would never throw that back in your face.
Right. And so that's the thing. That's what the girl was saying. It's actually, I don't know if y'all follow Iconic Ash. So she was saying like, it's not even, you know, how people say like, I don't want to throw it back in your face. No. Sometimes you have to be like, hold on. Like sometimes you gotta remind people of, yeah, this is how you feel, but check this out. I've been here for you through X, Y, Z, from A to Z. I've been here for you. And so, and this is just how I feel. I've been here for you through all of these things. And I'm not saying that how you feel and the things that you're saying are not valid, because those are your feelings. And that's how you feel. And your feelings are valid. But I have these are my feelings, and this is how I feel. And I have done, and I've been there through all of these things. And so it's like, I'm not saying that what I've been there for you for outweighs what you've been there. It's equal,
Right.
you know? So it's like, these are both valid feelings. But it's like, when a motherfucker be like, oh, because you ain't do nothing for me and you didn't. It's like, hold up, wait a minute. It's so hard. It's like
it's worse when they start talking shit to other people that don't know you.
Oh,
motherfucker, I'll air this bitch out. Don't play with me. Like, what?
yes.
Are you crazy?
That is the worst. When that is,
I will air this bitch out. Don't play with me. Because I got abandonment issues. So I know I'm a good friend. I don't literally I hold on to the people I love because I've experienced loss. So, you know, that's my shit. But that makes me really love on my friends, because I've experienced twice in my life where I've had to relocate abruptly. So I hold on to my friends. So to sit there and paint a picture of me like I ain't a good friend, excuse me, McNigga?
Yeah. Yes, McNigga. You know, I feel like I am a good friend. So I can say, like, when I was young, of course, I wasn't the greatest friend because I'm a kid. I'm still trying to figure it out, right? So I take accountability for the fuck shit that I've done when I was young, right? But as today, as a 38-year-old woman, right, I feel like being a good friend to my homegirls is so important to me. It's so important to me because I am the friend that I want my friend to be to me, right? And also, I feel like we give men so many passes. So many passes. We allow men to do the fucking, they do the fool on us sometimes. And we take them back and we just be like, I ain't mean it like that. Or it's like, yeah, that shit pissed me off, but whatever, that's mine. I'm staying beside him. But then your homegirl do some wild shit. Or it don't even be wild. It just be some shit that you don't agree with.
Not even that you don't even agree with. It be a misunderstanding. Like, you literally created a narrative in your brain, right? Because half of the time y'all bitches be breaking up with y'all friends, it's because of some shit you thought. Yeah. Some shit you thought a motherfucker said. Woo. Some shit that you thought somebody subbed you on. You never even asked for no clarity to see, like, you don't even have the directness in you to go to them as a woman.
Right, as a woman.
To say, hey, you said this shit. What you mean by that? You didn't even try to gain clarity. You allowed yourself to create a narrative in your brain. You ran with that shit. You made it gospel, and now you mad.
And I'm sitting here like,
why I even do nothing?
Why I ain't even do? I was minding my business.
Like, who said that?
Who said it? You know, so it's like, that shit hurts. That hurts. So in my situation, it was just kind of like, yeah, basically on that, it's like something happened. You made up in your mind that I played a part in it, and I was just minding my business. I was actually at my son's football game, and it was really hot, and I don't even understand football, and I just be sitting there with an umbrella and a cup of ice, and it's like, now I'm roped up into your shit, and I ain't even got nothing to do with it. Catching strays. And then I'm confused, and I'm just like, oh no, I don't know. I don't think nothing is going on. And then it's like, wait a minute. Something is going on because, wait a minute. And then it's like, whoa, something is really going on. So now I'm mad because I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt. Like, nah, I just feel like she going through some shit.
No.
I feel like, and so I'm like talking to Dash, and Dash like, nah, something ain't right. And I'm just like, because I know that I didn't do anything wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not perfect, and I got a slick ass mouth. And so I might say some shit.
And it could have been a conversation.
Exactly. So it's like, I didn't even, so I'm like, well, I mean, I didn't even really speak to her. And when I did speak to her, it was on some shit. Like, I was on your side. Like, not on your side, because, you know, I ain't picking no side, but it's just like, damn, girl, I hate that this is going on. I hope that shit could work out. And And it's just like, oh, bitch, why the fuck you ain't tell me we had beef? If I knew we had beef, I would have showed up to the
shouldn't be beefing at their wedding.
I would have showed up ready for fucking war because we had beef and I didn't even know it.
You know, you gotta, at this adult age, and I would like to think that we're all at this stage in life where we want to be better people, better humans, better adults, better women, better moms, sisters. Bye.
All of
Beware
that, just
the
better.
motherfuckers you can't call on they bullshit.
Nah, that is true.
You got a friendship with somebody and you can't hold them accountable. They ducking, they doing weird, wild shit.
Yep.
You notice that in their friend groups or like in their situations that everybody else is the problem,
Right.
and there's no accountability for their actions. Stay away from them motherfuckers
You
because
got
we
to.
too old for this.
You gotta.
You cannot befriend somebody who is hell bent on making everybody else the problem and lacks accountability. And this is male, female, dog, chicken, and cats. Stay away from them people because it's draining. I don't want to be. I don't like woe is me ass people.
No. That
How
shit
is
makes
it-
me. That shit makes my stomach hurt.
How you always the victim?
It's everybody else's fault but your own.
But your own, like, don't do that. Just, you know, like, nobody's perfect. You own your shit. You try to be a better person. You stand on it. You try to, like, move on from it. You can't befriend somebody that don't see themselves.
That's true. That you got, and you have to be able to see yourself. You have to be able to step outside of the situation and, you know, assess it and see, like, okay, what part am I playing? What part is my friend playing? What can I do to change it? What can I do to make the situation better? And y'all be crazy because y'all just, it's everybody else's problem. Everybody else is the problem. You are a fucking damsel in distress and you are just, and
then all you do is run on to the next friend group to tell your story and bash the last friend group.
That's it.
Yeah, and also too, when you're befriending somebody new, like literally pay attention to their relationships with other people. Like if somebody, they did me like this, they mean girl me, da. Chances are the story ain't even like that. Like it's kind of like when you get with a dude and he be bashing his ex.
It's not. Because what did you do?
Yeah, exactly.
What did you do? I hate that shit. And you know, what really bothers me, it's like we are this age. You don't got no friends from your childhood. Like, you don't have not one friend that you've been friends with since high school, since middle school. I moved around a lot. College. You don't have none of your friends, or you fall out with everybody.
And this is nothing against new friends. I got some solid ass
Me
new
too.
friends.
Me too.
I'm gonna be in a wedding this summer. That's my bitch. I met her like 7 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
And hell, you and I, we haven't been friends.
Yeah,
for
just met
a long. We haven't been friends. You know, I mean, I know y'all can't tell. No, I think it's been. Yeah, it's been. Because
I feel like I met you like when I was pregnant with Eva a little bit.
No, it was before. It was before.
No,
yes, it was. It was before.
But we wasn't kicking it.
Nah, we didn't start kicking it until
I was pregnant with Eva.
No, it was after you was pregnant with Eva. We didn't start kicking it like just me and
until
you.
I was pregnant with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went through a lot.
You know.
Yeah.
But that's important. Like, I don't subscribe to the no new friends shit. That shit was stupid. When Drake came out with that song and y'all ate that shit up, and then
y'all don't even got no friends.
Yeah.
Listen, you know, and I don't know, you know, I was in preparation for this episode, I was really trying to see if there's some type of correlation between women who don't have don't have sisters or close female cousins that they grew up with, to see if there's some type of correlation between them and how they befriend other women.
Right.
Because
my experiences with women who don't have sisters, not all the time, but sometimes it just be like, okay. Yeah. I mean, I understand. I do. I get it.
The girl that dropped me ain't had no sister neither. That hurt my feelings.
Yeah, I remember that.
That shit really hurt my feelings.
And y'all know I be ready to fight.
I really hurt my feelings because I just felt like, damn, you felt like this for a long time.
Yeah.
The shit that she said in the message was like a compilation of like how she felt. And I'm like,
well, when the fuck was you gonna say something? Like, why would, like, if you're my friend, excuse me, and you feel all of these things, just like over years, the girl broke down. It was mad different
and it
things.
was just like, wow, listen, I got a family. above everything, my mom raised me and my siblings to be tight.
Mm-hmm.
So when all else fails, I got like default friends. You know what I'm saying?
And it's the same for me because it's like I got a sister. My sister is my everything, right? And I'm not outside of even having my sister. Y'all know Jess. I have cousins that we grew up like sisters. Like, so it's like, yeah, I love my friends, but I got default friends like that I grew up with, like from
we love each other real bad.
Like my entire life. Like I've known these people. I've never known life without them.
Right.
So it's just different sometimes. And I love my friends. I love my girlfriends. And I don't, I hold my friends so near because your friends are your family that you choose.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like I don't like to fall out with my friends. Like I can think of 3 friends for real that I have fallen out with. And I'm talking about from the age of 15 to now. 3 solid people that like hardcore fallouts. And like 2 of them, it was like makeups to breakups and shit like that. I know we had a whole article, but we're not going to be able to get to the whole thing. But the first thing, let me find it real quick, was to establish, like, consider whether the friendship is really over, right? So it's like you play double dutch a little bit. It's like, okay, something happens, you work through it, y'all fall out, y'all don't speak for a while, and then it's like you bring it back around, and it's like, oh, we reconciled, and it's like, okay, shit is lit. But then it's like the same shit just keep happening. And then it just be like, now I done cussed you out and told you I'll beat you the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what? This is not my friend.
I don't think I could befriend somebody who harbors ill feelings. Like, if it takes for you to feel some kind of way about me, to tell me some shit that you could have had just told me, I get on people's nerves. Yeah. Like, hello. But if you wait until you angry to tell me some shit, it's like, is that fair to me?
No.
Because I don't want to get on your nerves. Like,
and I didn't even know you
felt this way.
I had no idea you felt like that. And that's the fucked up shit. And I feel like y'all give these men's all these
so many chances. Niggas that gave you fucking BV and a fucking step baby. But here you go.
Hey, yo.
Here you go, stepmother of the year. Go off, sis. It's wild. I just think that we don't give no grace, and I've learned that in my adult life, but I don't even give these niggas grace, really, to be honest. I do, but like,
and I'm, grace is good. That's big for me because I always feel like, and this is something that I've always been like, even before I knew it was grace, I've always extended an numerous amount of grace to people because I know that we're human, right? And God gives me grace, so I feel like, okay, I've done a lot of wild shit and God continues to give me grace, right? And it's just like, okay, so I'm going to extend grace because life is hard and, but y'all be having me fucked up.
But don't be no sucker neither. Like,
of course, exactly. And that's what I'm saying.
Don't be no sucker. Don't be on no sucker shit. Like, you don't got to take some shit from people just so you can have a friend.
Yeah, no,
you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. We do have an article because, like, if you're going through a friend breakup, it's hard. It's really hard. It hurts.
Yeah, it does.
Because then it's like, and it will perpetually hurt. Because think about it. Like for me, with my friend breakup, this happened during the pandemic. And I swear to goodness, just like 2 weeks ago, I came across like a Facebook story.
Yo, that'd be the worst. That's the worst.
And it was
that
like,
is the
yo,
worst.
like, once upon a time, this person was like,
you used to be my dog. You was in my left titty.
This was my kid's godmother. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
that shit hurts.
I know. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, wow, So I miss the person. I miss the kid. And I'd be wondering, like, damn, you could just drop me like that? Did I ever even matter to you to where, like, you can literally say, fuck me and never even come back? Like, and, it triggers my abandonment issues. Yeah. Because did you even really fuck with me like that? And to be honest, I didn't even really do nothing crazy.
Yeah, but then it's like, so you didn't do nothing crazy, but in her mind it was crazy. But man, fuck her. Yeah. That's how I feel about that.
Fuck all these bitches.
Fuck all of them.
You know how Tupac said? Fuck death row.
Fuck all you hoes. That's what Biggie said.
Now y'all gotta can these bitches. Not for real. Can all these hoes that do not serve you in your life, because guess what? They'll chase after that nigga. He'll dog them. do all type of shit, and spend a tax refund. But she ain't gonna give you no second chance, and that's why you gotta like let her go.
You got to get rid of them. Drop all of these bitches.
Low energy bitches.
Oh, it's
That's
a lot of
it.
bitches.
Nah, for real. Fucking
All
whole
right.
ass niggas. Get on my nerve. That shit make me angry, bro.
I know. It's
that
hard.
shit makes me angry. Let me tell y'all something. I don't like bad friends.
Me either. It's the
if
worst.
you want to get me angry, just
Be a
show
bad
me
friend.
be a bad friend. I will be angry. You know, I'm not really like a I'm gonna tussle. I verbally tussle because it gets me far. You know, I do mental gymnastics and
Buying
shit.
that shit.
But I'll be ready to resort to violence. Especially if I know somebody's been super solid with another person.
Oh, yeah.
And they do them filthy.
And they do them filthy. That's the thing for
makes
me.
me
That makes me the most upset.
angry because honestly, a lot of time it do be jealousy.
Of course.
You just mad because you
That's
not
a-
with that. You
that's a
can't-
topic for another
You
day.
can't be happy for that person because you not where they at.
That's a topic.
You only
for
be happy for
another
them
day.
if you doing as good as them or better than them.
Because people don't want to see you doing better than them. They want to see you doing well, like you alright, but
Don't get me
not
started,
better
'cause
than
I'm
them.
getting angry all over again.
You're so
Anyway,
silly.
we're gonna wrap this up.
Where can the good people find you?
I can be found on Instagram. What's my name? At _amazing _ and amazing is spelled AMAZEING. I was mad just that fast.
And I am at Renessa Rose, and it's RANESSAROZAYYY. And together we are at
The Personal Space
Podcast.
Yup. Bye.
Peace out, y'all. Have a good one.